Hi everyone, Fiddlesticks here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be taking Mr. Fantastic in his The Maker uniform in ABX. So today's Combat Villain Day, so it's actually the perfect time to test him out. So let's check out his build. With his leadership, I have about 51,000 physical attack, and without his leadership, I dropped down to 40,000. Keep in mind, I do have some about 70% physical attack, which is on the low side. So that's something to work on a later card project. But we'll manage. So for the details, I do have all of his stats maxed out, and we are actually overcapped on a bunch of them, which is crazy because of the card crafting and stuff. For his Urus, I do have a set of physical attack Urus. We have 4 Odin's Blessings, we have 2 dodge Urus, and 1 crit damage Urus to give him that crit damage that he really needs. For the skills, skills 1 and 2 are still level 1. I don't want to level them up any further because they don't provide as much of benefits and effects as the other skills. This one gives you extra physical damage, which he doesn't really need. This one just bumps up his bleed damage, and it has paralyze, but don't need it for this run. Skills 3, 4, and 5, however, are maxed out, and you will also be needing to max these out because his entire rotation is based on these. So the type, I don't have anything fancy in here. I have a stage 10 overdrive ISO set, nothing crazy. So for the CTP, we have the CTP of Rage. I did have an obelisk on him, 160% damage proc, and I did a test run in ABX last night with him using that obelisk, and I got to about close to 5 million points, which is not bad. He actually is really proc friendly, and I was considering giving him a CTP of energy, but for this, I really wanted to try him out with Rage because I know that the 5th skill does have a proc that does not pass on other skills, so that kind of makes the rotation a bit wonky, but yeah, we'll test him out with both soon, hopefully. So for the uniform, I have him at Mythic. The uniform options, we have for the 1st and 4th options, we have Dodge, which I do need, Attack Speed on the 3rd option, and Physical Attack on the last option. So that's his build. Now let's check him out in ABX. So for the team up, we want Mr. Fantastic as the lead, obviously, for that 65% all attack. We also want Taskmaster as the support, and I do have an insight on him, which is gonna bump up my score a bit. And for the last slot, we do have Crossbones, because he has a team up with Taskmaster that gives him crit rate and cooldown, and minus cooldown. I checked a bunch of other characters, combat villains here in the choices, but they did not provide any other team ups with any of these two. So Crossbones is our only option. So with that out of the way, let's check out Mr. Fantastic in the run. that's the run, guys. I got a bit more than 7 million with my current build on him. He can definitely go higher with his CTP of energy, especially with a reforged one. But I do still plan on improving him and my physical attack on my cards. So he has a lot of room for improvement on that score. So I do think he's meta for this particular day and season. But for Silence and Paralyzed season, I do think that Apocalypse will be outscoring him by 500,000 or more, depending on his build. And I don't have Apocalypse at tier 3 yet, so I'm currently working on that. But yeah, guys, that's about Mr. Fantastic, the maker. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.